This one comes from Tignanello, the vintage leather that you love in an easy to carry crossbody style. Instead of $89 for the Florence handbag, you're only paying $57 in change. But that's only until the end of the day. With that said, let me introduce you to Christie Turner.
Hi, good
hey,
to see
girlfriend.
you.
Good to see you as well.
Good morning.
All right, so Christie, one of our favorite silhouettes, the crossbody bag. We're both moms. Like to have hands-free. So let me show you.
Those days are waning for me.
Oh, well, mine already at 3 and 5 are like, I don't want to hold your hand.
I know, the pull away. My youngest, I'm like, give me your hand for a little while longer.
Why is that mom crying in the parking lot?
I know, right? So embarrassing.
Well, yeah, we've got fun colors. This is going to be your peacock.
The peacock. We're loving the peacock in the vintage this spring. So gorgeous.
Yes, I'll pop. Then we have for you walnut. So very easy.
Very easy, and you get more of a tonal look. You'll see in some of the colors, the backing behind the laser cut is done in that walnut brown canvas. With this, you're going to get really that tonal feel to it, and you'll get that with the black as well.
So in the Sangria next door, you can see that it creates more of a contrast.
Yes, you can see a little bit more of that contrast, that great trim. It matches back to the trim beautifully.
Here's your black. And I really feel like you could see how like the vintage leather just has that kind of broken in, soft look to it. And then your last color will be terracotta. And you saw me wear that earlier in the show.
I love that with the olives. Yes, it looks beautiful. And it's a really soft, earthy orange. It's not too bright. I know sometimes our monitors can photograph a little brighter, a little lighter, and I just can't express enough how soft and almost like sunsetty orange the terracotta is. It doesn't have a lot of that red in it that you usually see in maybe a terracotta pot.
Yes.
So I just love to call out just the real softness of it, and it makes it a very easy neutral color to wear with most of the apparel you're going to have in your wardrobe. And this is the first time we're seeing this laser cut with Tignanello. We have it. We introduced it this spring, and it's so gorgeous because it works beautifully with the vintage leather, and it really gives you a pretty floral design, but it just doesn't nail you to the spring months or the summer months. This is a design that can take you into even the fall and winter months. It adds an element of texture and dimension to the handbag and to the leather, and what we've done is we've backed it with cotton canvas. So even though you're having the laser cut in the leather, whatever you put in this slip pocket is not going to show through. So you still have the security of that backing, not showing what items you're keeping hidden. Exactly. But it just changes. I mean, it becomes just not your ordinary crossbody bag. But what we've done, because it's fashion meets function, we've taken that pretty face and we've added a smart brain behind it. So with this, you have the zip around wallet function added on the exterior back of the bag. So you have fully gusseted sides on this, so whatever you put in here stays nice and secure. You're going to be getting a full RFID protected front wall here, so there's credit card slots in here, so if you want to put your cards in here, your license in here, you can do that, and it's nice and secure and right up against your body. And then we also have that great slip that I showed you on the front of the bag. And then moving into the interior of the bag, you're going to get everything that you would expect from Tignanello with organization. That back wall zip pocket, the front slip pocket, and then that great chain lining all throughout. It's very, very fashionable and pretty. And then the sizing of this one, because we've put that wallet function on the exterior of the bag, you can leave the wallet at home and leave yourself extra space on the interior for the extra items that you like to carry with you, all your essentials.
And it's very comfortable, lightweight, and easy to carry, but it is leather. This is vintage leather. So talk to me about the vintage leather treatment and why it's become really popular.
Hugely popular. I mean, it has that ability to play both dress up and dress down. It has a casual vibe to it because the story behind this leather is leather in its natural state. We want you to really enjoy the different highs and lows of it. Sometimes you see little marks or imperfections in the leather, and that's intended to be there. We don't want this to be the type of leather that doesn't look like it's worn in. We want it to feel worn in. We want it to take on its own patina over time. So it makes it a really easy to wear leather.
Right, like just live your life.
It's your day in and day out bag, exactly. Like wear it in, use it. And it's just, and it's an oil-based leather. So if you do get a mark in it, oftentimes the oils in your own skin can buff it out. But really that's the look we're going for with this.
Well, I'll tell you right now, there's no reorder on this bag. So we're not getting more of this Florence style. Doesn't that Sangria look awesome against Sheila's navy dress? Like
it's unexpected.
It is so pretty. And so I will let you know the black is very popular and getting a bit limited, and the terracotta is also very limited. So for one day only, you can actually get this at a reduced price. Instead of $89, which is our normal retail price, it's $57.64, or 4 installments of $14 and change. You know, I feel like with every season, I always want to treat myself to either like a new coat or a new bag. So maybe this is going to be your spring, summer. I wanted to treat myself to something new. I don't want to break the bank, but I want quality. You're getting leather, you're getting a unique design, and an easy to carry silhouette. It measures 9 inches wide. This is going to be 6 inches tall, 3-inch depth, so this is roomier than you may think at first glance. And then you have the strap, which is adjustable from 22 to 24 inches. It just has the simple buckle strap on it. So I actually did adjust mine. I like a low slung bag.
And that's just it. Everybody loves their crossbody to drop at a different length. And so that adjustability, if you're considering this as a gift, you're thinking about Mother's Day or maybe a graduation gift, the person who's going to be receiving it can adjust it to their stature or how they like to carry it. But if you want to go long shoulder with this, you can. If you want to knot up the strap and make it a short shoulder style, you could do that as well. But this is the time of year where we find ourselves going to so many different events where you want to have a little bit of a smaller sized bag, and this has enough design detail, that beautiful laser cutout, that floral feel, that it really can add something to your wardrobe. And what's so wonderful about this design is that it's not the type of pattern that's going to conflict if you're wearing a pattern. We saw that on the ladies with a floral shirt on, and it's not, oh, that's way too much floral going on. It really still, it works more as a texture element than it does as a jump off the page print or design. And these colors, even the vibrant colors that we've had, we've grounded them with that cognac trim. So they're not too bright. And of course, our neutrals are fabulous neutrals. Depending on whatever you might be wearing, they're going to work.
And to your point, here's Samantha in that printed floral top. And it's not too loud. And by the way, she's 5'2". She's petite, and so as you said, she can adjust the strap so it's not at her knees.
That's a great drop right there.
Yeah, perfect for her. And then you can see on Sheila, she has hers long shoulder in the Sangria, which I will say has really gotten my attention.
Isn't it beautiful? We love that Sangria because you can see when it's paired up next to the navy, those undertones of the purple that's in that pink. So it's not just bright pink. You have a little bit of purple mixed in there. It really has a nice berry feel to it.
It really does.
Favorite lipstick shade.
Or like when you have that glass of wine and the sunlight comes through it and it gets that kind of purpley light shade. All right, I just had to try it on.
But look how great, again, with your neutrals, I'm in love. I love the way that pop of color works when you're wearing the olive tones, or think if you're wearing your whites, your crisp whites over the summer, the denims, it's not too bright. So if you've considered going with a handbag with a little bit more color to it, and you're thinking like, I always get a black or a brown bag and I really want to try something that has a little more saturation, a little more color to it, this is a great way to do it. It's not a huge bag. It's a crossbody style. It's got great design detail. It's got great functionality. It'll work.
Wallet on the outside, so you don't have to take the interior up with, you know, when I carry a crossbody, I'm usually not carrying every card I have.
No.
It's the essentials, and then you could put, I think this would be a great travel bag, Christy.
Yes.
This is so smart, the gussets, because I was thinking, would I put my passport in there?
Sure.
Nothing can fall out. So the flap won't just flap open, so everything's contained, and that's the side that's against your body.
Exactly.
So
nice security there.
It's secure.
And the RFID protection. And even the silhouette in and of itself, when you're looking at the side of this is that great travel size bag. So if you want to wrap this up and put this inside your larger tote when you're thinking about, what am I going to take on this trip? But this allows you to go day to night. Yeah. This is something you could go hands-free during the day, and then at night when you're going out to dinner or you're walking around, you have this beautiful handbag, and it really works with everything that's going to be in your wardrobe because it truly is a versatile handbag.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I just hijacked the Sangria. Let me show you all the colors. I'm like, oh, there's somebody missing. So you have peacock in front of you.
This is that peacock, and if it's a perfect mix of blue and green, and we have found with green being so popular, it's such an easy neutral and easy color to wear. I mean, I love that against that orange I'm wearing.
It looks fantastic. Here's your walnut. So it gives you tonal with the canvas backing.
Right.
Sangria. We love this, our purple pink. Black has been popular. You can never go wrong. And that's the only bag that actually features a black strap. So it's all black. And then the last one will be terracotta, which is down to the last 3 dozen. So very limited.
Good.
This price also is limited. It's only until the end of the day. It's a 1-day only price for that reason. So the price and the easy pay both go poof when midnight rolls around. So take advantage of this. You know, Christie, I was always the big bag
Yeah.
gal. That was my
Sure.
thing.
It's a time and place.
But there is a time and place for everything. And I think when I started about 10 years ago, I was introduced to the crossbody style, and it rocked my world. Just going to the market, I was like, this is fantastic. Because trying to carry or putting a big bag in the
Right, and then you're kind of keeping one hand on the cart, one hand on what you're trying to grab because you don't want to leave your handbag behind.
It's the practicality, but
It
you
is.
are infusing the style into it as well.
Right, the gorgeous leather. I mean, this vintage leather, this is a great size bag if you've never tried our vintage leather. This is a great size bag to try it in. We've done the Tignanello stamp right on the front of the leather just to sort of let you know this is a designer handbag, but we wanted that beautiful leather to really speak for itself. And our designers hand draw the laser cutout feature. And of course, like we mentioned, that is that canvas coat, cotton canvas backing there. So when you're getting into the bag, you're not seeing whatever you're putting in that pocket, you still have that added security. Nothing's going to poke through or come behind that. But I like that it gives you the contrast because it really allows you to see that really
Laser
pretty
cut.
print and that laser cut. It's gorgeous and different. I did want to point out that all of the hardware, a little bit of hardware that we have on the bags, you can see we have a couple grommets right on the front and then the rings on the strap. It's all done in our antique brass hardware. And we felt that played back really nicely. It was a beautiful complement to the vintage feel of the leather.
Well, I just had to slip into the black, Christie.
Well, good.
Because I could see this for a little more of a dressy occasion, date night, because it's all black. And the vintage leather just has a beautiful sheen and finish to it.
I'm glad you pointed that out. With the leather, you do, with the black of the vintage, you see a little bit more of the sheen, whereas with maybe one of the other colors, you get more of a matte feel. So there is depending on the color that you choose, you do get a different vibe with the leather.
And so this, because of that dainty size, this could be what you pair on with, you know, you've got the heels on.
Yes.
And you've got on maybe that little dress, or you've got on the great pair of jeans with a pretty blouse, and this is the bag that you carry. It's hands-free, it's not in the way. More than likely, my husband would still say, can you throw my keys in there?
You got it.
I know, he would say, and I don't talk like that, but that's my voice. So you still have room for his keys, your cosmetics, the smartphone, all the essentials, and you have a little built-in wallet on the back. I love that with your orange.
Isn't that great? It's such an unexpected color, but it does. I mean, this little bit of green and blue just really plays beautifully with the wardrobe, and it's a great pop. It's a really nice leather because of the way that it takes to color. So between the peacock, the sangria, and the terracotta, the more vibrant colors, it's so saturated and so pretty. And all of our leathers are drum dyed, so if you were to get a real scratch in the leather, you're not going to see the white hide of the leather. That color's permeated all the way through.
This is a one-day only value, a one-day only price, meaning when the day is over, the price expires.
Cinderella style.
It is, all right? It turns back into a pumpkin. So I think this is one where if you've never carried Tignanello, a great way to try the brand. If you've never tried vintage leather, it's one of their best sellers. So see what everybody's raving about, what the buzz is about vintage leather. And as we get into vacation season and all that good stuff, it's nice to have just a smaller hands-free crossbody.
It really is vacation season, and this is also the season of events. It feels like the graduations and the religious ceremonies, the communions, the confirmations, and then we have the baby showers and the weddings themselves. And it's just really nice to have an option that can work as your everyday bag, but when you need it for a special occasion, it has the style and the beauty that you can wear it, and the versatility. The fact that you can go hands-free with this is amazing.
Over 500 of our one day only have been ordered. A304489 is your item number here. I'll share with you the colors one last time. So we have it for you in peacock, walnut, sangria, black, most popular, and then getting very limited is the terracotta. Less than 2 dozen left to go around. Come tomorrow, the price goes right back up, and those 4 easy payments of $14 and change will be gone as well. So take advantage of it while we have it. Christie, good to see you as always.
Good to see you. I hope you get outside, get to enjoy the warmth today.
You know what? Actually, I'm going to meet up with one of our hosts, Katie McGee.
Oh, good.
Grease has been remastered.
Oh.
So we're going to spend that lovely day inside.
Well, you know